morning, and welcome to this week's edition of Marquette In Motion. We're your hosts, Hallie Kilberg
and Miranda Peters.
On today's show, we'll be informing you on Bully Prevention Month,
telling you why elementary students are singing songs about words like indelible and obstreperous.
Speaking of singing, Miranda, we'll be interviewing our music teacher, Miss Jill Sieberding,
giving you all the latest updates in Marquette sports and events.
And for today's show, we'll be trying something that has never been done before in Marquette In Motion history. We will be posing the questions, and you ask, we answer, and Spencer Huxmeyer will be giving his extemporaneous answers.
So, be on your toes, Spencer, and listeners, be ready for some great advice.
But first, Miranda, I have a question for you. What will you be doing on your day off on Friday?
For those of you who don't know, due to parent-teacher conferences, there is no school for students on Friday. As for me, Hallie, I'll be traveling to a livestock judging competition where I'll be participating in a contest along with our very own Brooklyn Moore.
Well, we surveyed Marquette's student body on how they'd be spending their day off, and answers included getting caught up on homework,
sleeping a majority of the day.
Tori Mickle, former Athlete of the Week, will be at a swim meet all day.
Other students said that they will be earning some extra money by working.
And others decided to take advantage of the day to mentally recuperate from the week by watching Netflix.
Lastly, in the spirit of the upcoming Halloween holiday, some students reported that they may go to a scary haunted house attraction.
Speaking of scary, this week students learned about the reality that so many children face today, bullying. Here to tell us how Marquette is learning to be a buddy, not a bully, is Katherine Heimbuch.
On Tuesday, October 11th, the entire K-12 Marquette student body donned blue shirts. No, our school colors have not changed. The blue shirts were to heighten awareness for bullying. This month of October is Bullying Prevention Month, where students learn to stand up to bullying and try to raise awareness for the cause. Most of the time, bullying happens out of teachers' views. A lot of times, people bully without thinking. They deem something to be a joke, but actually, it's very hurtful. During Bullying Prevention Month, students at Marquette are made aware of what bullying is and how to stand up to bullies. If you know that someone is being bullied, please bring it to the attention of an adult. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Katherine Heimbuch. Stay tuned. More Marquette In Motion after these messages.
Welcome back to Marquette In Motion. Here to be in the hot seat is Spencer Huxmeyer.
Instead of our normal You Ask, We Answer, we have student-submitted questions. Are you ready, Spencer?
Sure.
Okay. Question number 1 comes from a high school student. It reads, every day in between classes I go to my locker, but the person to my left feels the need to open their locker all the way, and I can't quite get my books. Should I say something, move their locker door myself, or just lay back and hope they stop?
I would nicely ask them if they could please move their locker door out of the way. If they continue to do it, remind them again. And if they continue on after that, move the locker door yourself.
All right, question number 2 reads, I'm very involved in school with numerous activities which I thoroughly enjoy. However, by the time I am done with school, meetings, practices, and homework, it is almost early morning and I don't get very much sleep. Is it worth the sleep I give up to do an activity I like?
If you really like the activity, I would say it's fine, but I would try to keep your grades up, and if lack of sleep is causing you to lose it, try to drop one of the activities that you don't like as much.
Great answer, Spencer. The last question is, many people have their strong beliefs for either candidate in the upcoming election. I have strong opinions about both choices, but I don't want to step on too many toes. Should I share my opinion when someone is strongly declaring theirs and risk arguments, or just smile and nod as people rant about their political beliefs?
Share your opinion. It's your opinion, no one else's.
All right, well, thank you for all the great advice, Spencer. I hope the high school students take that into account. And listeners, make sure you keep sending us your questions to marquetteinmotion@marquettecatholic.com.
Did anyone have to look up the word extemporaneous? Up next, we have Justina Denlinger informing you on one way Marquette Catholic teaches vocabulary through Word Wednesday. Take it away, Justina.
Each Wednesday, grades kindergarten through 5th celebrate Word Wednesday. The kindergartners even sing the following song to get themselves in the mood for the day.
Word Wednesday, Word Wednesday, get ready for the word, get ready for the word.
is Word Wednesday, you ask? Word Wednesday is one way in which teachers in the elementary get their children excited about words. Each week, kindergarten through 5th grade teachers choose one vocabulary word that they especially would like their students to focus on. Then on Wednesday, kindergarten through 3rd grade teachers give each of their students a laminated wristband that features that week's word, a simplified definition of the word, and possibly even pictures illustrating the word. Students wear these wristbands the entire day. Students in 4th and 5th grade also celebrate Word Wednesday. However, rather than wearing a wristband, they play games with the word. One week, students may play a vocab game a lot like Hangman, using one of the vocab words found in the Marquette Creed. A different week, students may be invited to come up with a tableau or a statue-like pose for the word that they will then present to the class. We'll be back with more words after this commercial. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Justina Denlinger.
Welcome back to Marquette In Motion. Here with all the latest Marquette sports and updates are Sam Peters and Jonathan Herrig.
Thanks, Miranda. A week ago, Marquette's cross-country team competed at the Northland Invitational, where they ran well against large, tough schools. This past Thursday, the teams also ran in the conference meet at Midland. We'll have those results, as well as the state qualifying meet results for you next week.
Thanks, Sam. This past Tuesday, Marquette's 3 volleyball teams played at home against the teams of Cal Wheat. Between games, Marquette's fans also took time to recognize the seniors that have helped the team get better through their leadership during their annual senior night. Marquette had a great night of games with the freshman and sophomore team, JV team, and varsity team all leaving Tuesday night with a win. As a result of the outcome from that game, varsity was named the champion of the east side of the Tri-Rivers Conference, and we would like to congratulate seniors Samantha Anderson, Taylor Banowitz, Sharon Shaw, Callie Jackson, Courtney Kirby, and Marissa Schrader for their hard work and great season so far.
Also, if you have not yet signed up to donate blood, don't forget to mark your calendar for Marquette's upcoming blood drive that will be taking place in the MEC on October 19th. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Sam Peters.
And Jonathan Herrig with your Marquette Sports and Updates report.
Thanks, guys. Up next are Kelsey Gerlach and Brooklyn Moore interviewing Miss Sieverding.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brooklyn Moore.
And I'm Kelsey Gerlach.
And today we'll be interviewing Miss Sieverding.
So, Miss Sieverding, how has your first quarter been so far?
First quarter has been so much fun. We have a huge high school choir, and all the middle school groups are great, and we're finally transitioning over into the newly renovated classroom, so everybody's getting settled in.
That's good. So you mentioned your new classroom. What's your favorite part about it?
Ooh, my favorite part about the new classroom is having the giant seated risers where everybody can sit on it with their chairs and have plenty of space.
So, is this new room more efficient than your last room? And if so, then why?
I would say this classroom is definitely more efficient than the last room. We have some individual cubbies for everyone's things, so it's not all over the floor. We have the chairs on the risers. We have new whiteboards and a staff board. We have a brand new music library, and we have a binder shelf for all the middle school and high school binders. And it's just got a lot more space and a lot more storage.
That's good. Okay, so what are some of your goals you have for your classes this year?
Well, for elementary, we're going to keep focusing on music literacy, getting them to read music and write music even better. And for middle school and high school, getting everyone used to singing in different parts and developing their voices as they are changing and growing, and also more focused on music literacy too.
So, what is All-State?
All-State is the process where high school students have the opportunity to audition for a choir for all the high school students throughout the state. In front of a judge, and the judge will then pick just a certain number of people, about 600 people from across the state, to participate in the honor choir, which is comprised of primarily the best singers in high school throughout Iowa.
Who is participating in All-State this year from Marquette?
This year from Marquette, we have freshman Spencer Huxmeyer and also sophomore Luke Keys participating.
So, what's your favorite genre of music that you like your classes to sing, and what's your favorite that you like to sing?
My favorite genre of music for my classes, usually choral music, just finding the gems that are within choral music that are a little bit different than maybe some of the pop songs that they hear, to find something with more substance, and then maybe using the pop songs later in the springtime as kind of an icing on the cake. My favorite genre to listen to, it kind of depends on my mood. Sometimes I like rock music, sometimes I can take a little bit of country, a little bit of pop, but really a little bit of everything is what I like.
Okay. What is your favorite part about teaching kids music?
Oh my goodness. I just love kids. I love their personalities, and music is something that is so important to me, and I love to share it with them and help them play games through learning music and just to help them learn about different types of songs and different types of styles that are out there.
I have one last question for you. Do you have a favorite song?
I have 112 billion favorite songs. I don't really have a favorite song. I like a lot of Meatloaf songs. I like lots of different stuff. I don't have a favorite.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting us interview you. And thanks everyone for listening. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Brooklyn Moore
And Kelsey Gerlach.
with Tell Us More.
But
Thanks for reporting, everyone.
And thank you for tuning in. For Marquette In Motion, this has been Miranda Peters.
And Hallie Kilberg.
And remember, stay informed, stay involved, stay
In motion.